Guten Morgen, muchachos. How you doing? Welcome back to Football Digest Daily. My name is Nyash. Of course, on this episode, we get to digest what was happening over the weekend. Of course, we had match day 5 of the Premier League. We had Anthony Joshua getting clobbered by Dubois. We had, of course, the Singapore Grand Prix. Of course, we had also Kenya, the Kenya Premier League going on. So quite a number of things to digest. So let's get right into it. In the English Premier League, there was the big one. Manchester City were welcoming the Arsenal at the Etihad Stadium. What a game that was. A blockbuster match of the weekend, of course. But again, getting ruined by refereeing. Poor refereeing. If you ask me, I think it's just poor refereeing. But, let me just talk about the decision to send off Trossard. Now, I don't think Trossard helps himself by kicking away the ball. Even though, from the minute the whistle was blown to the time the ball or he hit the ball, it's a matter of seconds. I don't know if he's just supposed to freeze in the air and just stop then when the referee blows the whistle, what he's supposed to do. But yeah, I got himself a second yellow, got sent off. Now Arsenal, we have to take charge of our destiny. We have to take our destiny into our own hands. I totally understand that, but damn, the referee, super inconsistent. So Arsenal went to the Etihad. Of course, the two teams are unbeaten. Arsenal considered first goal. Erling Haaland scoring for the first time in a while against the Arsenal. The distance between Saliba and Gabriel for the first goal against by Erling Haaland was just crazy. So wide a gap. Of course, Savinho just slotted the ball in for Haaland and he slotted it in. 100 goals in 105 matches. That first of all is insane. It's crazy when you think about it. And then of course Arsenal got ourselves back at ourselves Calafiori with a bang of a goal, a screamer from like 20 yards or 20 meters out. Outshined Haaland. I don't think Haaland has scored a better goal this season than what Calafiori did. So 1-0 at that point in time. And then Arsenal started getting back into the game, looking a bit dominant, having more of the ball. We got ourselves a set piece. You know when you get a set piece, it's like a penalty kick, man. You know that by now. First one was a bit threatening, of course, by Gabriel Magalhaes. And then a couple of minutes later, we get another corner kick and bang! Gabriel scores to make it 2-1. Absolutely got past Kyle Walker, who was caught slacking. Absolutely poor defending by him. So 2-1 to the Arsenal, right? And just before you go to the halftime, of course, Trossard gets a second yellow, which, of course, for the first one was still kind of soft, but still, you would say kind of legit because he pulled the guy. But still, I mean, the refereeing was just atrocious if you ask me. Michael Oliver could not give a yellow card to Jeremy Doku, who also delayed a restart for the Arsenal. Quick restart in that first half. Bernardo Silva also delayed a restart. I think almost in the 20th minute. He did not get nothing. He did not get a card. He did not get anything. So, of course, the cards for restarting or delaying restarts are only given to other teams who were up against Manchester City. They are only given to the Arsenal. All right? If you're an Arsenal player with a red shirt, and you delay a restart, rest assured, you'll get a card. If you are a player who's having a Manchester City kit and you delay a restart, rest assured nothing will happen for you or nothing will happen to you. As long as you're in Manchester City kit, you're good, especially if you're with Michael Oliver. I think for me, Michael Oliver is compromised. Alright? I think for me, he is compromised. I think for me, this dude, first of all, this is the same guy who last season could not give Kovacic a yellow card, second yellow card for the tackle he did against Declan Rice. And apparently PGMOL said he did not want to impact the game negatively. That's why he did not dish out a second yellow. So how come the same guy is willing to impact the game negatively by dishing out a second yellow to Leandro Trossard in such a big game? Surely. This is not a Carabao Cup match. It's just insane if you ask me. Same Michael Oliver could not give Jeremy Doku a red card when he hit McAllister for Liverpool's player, with a switch chin music. Switch chin music is a wrestling move that HBK Shawn Michaels used to have and used to do on people, like his signature move. Yeah, Jeremy Doku hit McAllister with the switch chin music, got nothing out of it. Michael Oliver could not give. Or is he the one who gave a dubious penalty against Everton at Goodison Park last season? Or denied Everton a penalty when there was a blatant handball by Rodri? Same Michael Oliver. Michael Oliver goes to referee games in UAE and Abu Dhabi in a league where Sheikh Mansour is a board member in that league. They are paid £20,000 per match in that league. On normal circumstances, referees don't get more than £2,000 per match. So how this guy is getting paid 10 times more to referee a game where Man City's owner is involved at? Come on. Really? And you want these guys not to be biased when they referring Manchester City games? In fact, for starters, they should not be referring Man City games. And this is the same stuff that used to happen in Calciopoli, the scandal of Serie A. Referees were being given all expenses paid trip to luxurious places. And then, of course, they're expected to make favorable decisions for teams like Juventus who are facilitating that. It's happening right in front of our eyes. It's happening. You can't convince me otherwise that PGMOL is no compromise, in my opinion, especially Michael Oliver. I can't wait to hear what the PGMOL will say this week concerning the second yellow and concerning the Jeremy Doku not getting a yellow card and all that stuff. I can't wait to see that. That being said, I'm so proud of the Arsenal that we went to Etihad, went down to 10 men and we held fort. Produced a defensive masterclass. Manchester City seemed like they had nothing going on. They huffed and puffed and huffed and puffed. Well, they got the goal in the dying minutes of the second half because we were a bit tired. I think a slight loss of concentration. But yeah, I'll be very okay with that performance. Everybody expected once Arsenal went down to 10 men that we're going to get cluttered. We are not the same. We don't get cluttered just like that. So yeah, defensive masterclass went there. We could not win. We almost were on the blink of winning for the first time in a while. But yeah, it did not happen. But very much for me, I'm very okay. I'm very satisfied with the performance from the boys. I cannot argue against anything. I can only argue against the referee, which was dubious. So yeah, crazy game, man. Seeming like the rivalry between us and Manchester is brewing up nicely. I cannot see how we handle these baggers when they come to the Emirates Stadium. I'm damn sure you're gonna clutter them. And yes, like I said, if you don't lose against City and we beat Spurs, we are winning this league. And yes, I believe you're winning this league. And not only are we doing that, we're winning this league unbeaten. That's for sure. In my own opinion, I think you're winning this league. So, yeah, that was match day 5 as far as the blockbuster match goes. The other games involved Man United, who are playing against Crystal Palace. They played good football, but 0 goals to show for it. A lot of possession, 0 penetration. We all know what we call that. It's called masturbation. Yeah, so Man United were masturbating all over Selhurst Park. Liverpool, of course, cluttered Bournemouth. 2 quick goals by Luis Diaz absolutely killed Bournemouth. They could not get themselves back. But Bournemouth, they have a style of play. They're sticking to it. They play good football. They attack. But yeah, they could not get past Liverpool. So 3-0 win for Liverpool. Tottenham were up against Brentford in the London derby. Tottenham won that game, I think 3-1. Bemba with a fantastic goal. But this is a game where Vicario was handling the ball outside the box. And the VR saw nothing wrong with that. Yeah, they just let the play go on. That is crazy. PGMOL compromise, in my opinion. Then, of course, we had West Ham playing the kickoff against Chelsea. Now, I'm going to give credit to Chelsea, man. They went there, they outplayed West Ham. I just felt West Ham were really poor. I felt it's more of a poor West Ham than a strong Chelsea. But then again, they won 3-0. A brace by Nicholas Jackson. Crazy. And Cole Palmer, of course, also scored, assisted by Nicholas Jackson. And now there's this kind of combination where Nicholas Jackson and Cole Palmer are kind of cooking. I saw somewhere, I think the stats, if I'm not wrong, they have, I think, the second most goals or the second of the most goals since last season combined. Like, it's just mad when you think about it. I still don't rate Nicholas Jackson, in my opinion. So yeah, that's. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Leicester drew with Everton. What else? Nottingham Forest drew with Brighton. Nottingham Forest want to watch out for, by the way. And yeah, and I think I said somewhere, Manchester United. Next up they have Aston Villa. No, next up they have Spurs and Aston Villa. I don't think they're winning any game of those two. I don't think. And yeah, like I said, they would be lucky to get 1 win the next 3 games. 1 down, 2 to go. So that's the Premier League. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Duke is refereeing. Arsenal robbed again. PGMOL is compromised, and so is Michael Oliver. Elsewhere, of course, we had the Kenya Premier League. Sisi Mataska. We were playing and we drew again against Kakamega Homeboys. I thought we were going to win this game, to be honest. Get those Homeboys drunk like crazy. Didn't happen. 2-2 draw. Again, I don't like it. Elsewhere, we had Anthony Joshua up against Daniel Dubois and absolutely got cluttered, man. AJ got cluttered. I could not believe what I was seeing. I thought he would beat Daniel Dubois. But yeah, he did not, man. And I hope he's going to continue fighting. Daniel Dubois, man, what a boost. What a shot. A boost of confidence, man. It's just really good for him as a professional boxer. So that was good. As a Singapore Grand Prix, Lando Norris won. Max Verstappen was second. And Oscar Piastri was third. McLaren, man, just moving on nicely for them. They should just now declare Lando Norris as their lead driver. And then we can move on from there because it seems they don't want to do that. Alright, so yeah, that's that as far as Premier League is concerned. There's nothing else to talk about as far as this weekend. For me, it was a blockbuster of a weekend. Just ruined again by stupid refereeing. And these decisions are only happening against Arsenal. Only happening against Arsenal. We have taken note of that. Yes, we have. Alright, so that's that. Have a fantastic week. God bless. This week we have the Europa League, but nobody gives a shit about Europa League. Is there? Personally, I don't, so I ain't gonna be watching that. But be on the lookout for the Extra Digest podcast. Gonna be dropping later this week. You can love it. Of course, me alongside my boy, Timo Dingure, aka Vibes Alliance. Catch you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. 10,000 subscribers.